Shelter, new action thriller from Rick Roman Wow, director of Greenland and Greenland 2, not the best possible resume. This stars Jason Statham, Bodhi Ray Brethnak, Bill Nighy, and Naomi Aki. The genre of the film is Jason Statham. You know what I mean. He's a mysterious loner working some kind of physical job and wanting to be left alone, but his past comes back to drag him into action where he takes his skills as a former soldier or commando to fuck up fools and mete out justice. In this case, he's a lighthouse keeper who rescues a girl from a storm, and then the two of them begin getting attacked by MI6 wet teams because Statham was apparently marked for death. So as far as Statham movies go, the Stathams, this was pretty bad. I think it tries to strike a balance between being typical Statham action and a more serious dramatic thriller, and it fails at both at the same time. The action part sucks because there's only really 5 action sequences in the movie, and one of them's good. The one-on-one hand combat with the assassin at the friend's safe house. The rest of them are poorly conceived, choreographed, and shot. And also, in the case of the club scene towards the end, they feel, that one feels derivative of John Wick. So you get the sense that you're watching some kind of Temu version of a good action movie. And the thriller part doesn't work because it is poorly written, lacks depth both in terms of the plot and the characters, and fails to make the audience care for the central pair. I never believed in their bonding. I think there's too little of it, and Statham is too much of a grump for me to believe he would care for the girl, and even more so that she would care for him. I also think the movie has a really ineffective narrative structure when it comes to the MI6 plot. So one of the first scenes in the movie is the introduction of Bill Nighy, when we immediately learn he's fishy and operating off the books, doing suspicious shit. Okay, clearly he's the villain. Then we have a scene where he goes home and fires up his computer and literally looks at pictures of Jason Statham and mutters to himself, I'm gonna get this guy and kill him dead. Okay, fine, so he is the villain. Then we have the scene of Statham and his friend hacking into the surveillance system and figuring out that, you're never going to believe this, Bill Nighy is the villain. Shocking. And then we have the scene of the two MI6 analysts setting the trap to find out who's using their system illegally and finding out, please sit down for this revelation, it's Bill Nighy who's the villain. Absolutely unpredictable. So in essence, we're being told the same information 4 separate times, which is, to put it straight, boring. I get that different characters learn this information at different times, but if you can't make that engaging or interesting for the viewers without being repetitive, and at the same time removing any suspense because we know from the start what's going on, then I'm sorry, you've written a shit movie. So, unimpressive action, boring narrative, flat characters. Statham movies are not great usually, but even within that framework, this is a disappointment. Stay away from it.